Intuition is a powerful tool, it is, but an intuition about the future is no absolute certainty. Sorry to disappoint. Intuitions about the future are all about potentialities, and as such, they can evolve because the world changes. That's why a bunch of decision mechanisms are tied to all kinds of tracking and monitoring systems. So, yes, potentialities do change, but this is good news. They change because each of us has free will at every moment. And by us, I mean you, me, and everybody else. So the potentiality of a future potential event can be higher, lower, it can change. Luckily, some patterns are quite stable over time, and that makes it easier for you intuition wise. Above all, your intuition is always there at your side. It will keep updating you, if you will. You just need to listen to your intuition. This is easier said than done, I know. That's why I coach leaders towards developing and owning their intuition. So there's one thing I would like you to remember. Please do not hold on to an intuition you had previously that no longer feels true to you today. It belongs to the past. If any different, your intuition today overrides your intuition yesterday. You might think that if your initial intuition is no longer valid today, then it's wrong or it's irrelevant. It's not. Think about an example. Let's take the example of a job. When you took a job at the time, you might have sensed that it was a great thing to do for you. Some reasons might be obvious, like the fact that it's potentially a great way for you to grow professionally. But some reasons might be less obvious. Maybe you sense the potential of the company, a potential that was not quite obvious to everybody else. Now, your intuition today might be whispering to you a very different message. It might be telling you that it's in your best interest to leave the company. Again, some of the reasons might be clear and rationally obvious, like the fact that you may have reached a plateau in your career. But some other things might be less obvious. For example, you might have sensed that a natural disaster is about to hit the company very strongly, or that the company leadership will change suddenly, even though no obvious signs are there. Or you might have felt that another opportunity might be best for you elsewhere outside the company, but you don't even know of it yet. You see what I mean? This is just an example, but the same kind of reasoning can apply to intuitions about other things, about a potential business or startup, about a project, about an investment, about a person, about a relationship, about a partnership. So please, next time you remember an intuition you had in the past, long ago, please pause and ask yourself, what does your intuition have to say to you right now?